Hi everyone, it's Andrew Whitehouse here. This week we're talking about auditory processing. Now of course we know that many kids on the autism spectrum have auditory processing differences. So for example, some children may not respond when their name's called, whereas other children might be hyper or oversensitive to certain noises. Now of course if we're not processing sounds in the typical manner, it's going to have a major effect on the way that we develop. The study we've linked to this week might provide some insight into why some children experience these differences. Now, what the study did is measured something called otoacoustic emissions. Now, you may have heard of these because it's often performed on newborns. What otoacoustic emissions are is the sounds that our inner ear makes in response to noises in the environment. It's a very normal thing. What the study found is that certain children on the autism spectrum have reduced otoacoustic emissions in response to certain frequencies of sound. Now that frequency of sound corresponds coincidentally to the same frequency of speech noises. Now this doesn't mean that children with autism have hearing difficulties, it just means that they have difficulties in processing sounds. Now this is just the first step in this line of research, and of course it requires replication, but it does provide a really interesting insight as to why some kids experience auditory processing difficulties.